And this one has... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he caught him with a left hook. Big hooks upstairs. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Beautiful counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. It's all offense all the time. It's Crawford in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. Get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a nightmare scenario. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Missing with the left uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Defense failed them. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot.
Oh my God, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. I could never have.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Can they finish it? Let's talk about Crawford in that last. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. What's the referee thinking right now? How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This may do it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's go with that right uppercut. So much firepower here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Perfect counter lands. And we may see a stoppage here. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either. Hold her right there. A chance to make history. He couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Good counter punch. Why weren't they more cautious? And Marquez goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there. Hold that thought! And now going for the finish. How is this fight? And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That counter shot lands. Just missed that hook. He scores with the counter. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire.
Whoa, Johnny, out of no... And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And we may see an early stoppage here. And Juan Manuel Marquez goes to the canvas. I think that'll look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.